Hi, welcome to Nomis Academy. This time we'll be dealing with total surface area of a cuboid. Yes, total surface area of keyboard. Yes, this image you are seeing is an image of a keyboard. Have you studied this keyboard? What do you think? Compared to cube, you will see that keyboards are made up of rectangles. Each side of the keyboard is made of rectangle. So this is a rectangle where opposite sides are equal. This length is equal to this length, while this length is also equal to this length. So I can say this is equal to this and this is equal to this. So that is for all the sides of the keyboard. Let's see how many sides keyboard has. One at the top, another one below, by the left hand side 3, by the left hand side, by the right hand side 4, at the back there 5, and at the 4 here 6. So there are 6 sides of keyboards made of rectangle. So we need to get the formula to calculate the total surface area of this keyboard. So let us recall that area of rectangle is given to be length times breadth. Length times breadth. That is the area of rectangle. Now that we have 6 sides of a rectangle, we have this side, we have this other side, we have at the top, down, at the back, and at the 4. So we have 6 sides of rectangle. How do we calculate the sides? So remember that unlike cubes, the sides are not equal. Now, if you study, we can take this to be the length and here to be the breadth. Now, what do we take this part of this keyboard to be? Length, height, breadth. Okay. Now this side can be the length, this is the height of the keyboard, and this side is the breadth, how wide the keyboard is. So we have 3 dimensions here. How do we now get to calculate? And remember, unlike cube, that all sides are equal. Here, all sides are not equal. In fact, the 3 sides are not equal. So if the 3 sides are not equal or are not of the same dimension, then we need to take the faces one after the other. However, the face that we have at the front would be the same face we have at the back. The face we have at the top will be the same face we have down. And what we have at the left hand side is what we are going to have at the right hand side. For me to calculate this, I will say L multiplied by H is the area of this front. So if that is the area of the front and I have 2, that will now be 2 multiplied by length times height, right, plus 2 multiply, what am I multiplying again? The other side. Let's take the right hand side and the left hand side, this side and the other side. So what I have at this side and the other side is I have breadth and the height. So I open bracket, b multiplied by the height, close bracket, and the third part is the top and the below. What do I have at the top and the below? Remember that opposite sides are equal. So since this is my L, this is definitely B and L. L and the side here is B. So that is 2 of length multiplied by breadth. So I can factorize, since I have 2, 2, 2, to appear in all the sides. So I can tell that the total surface area of cuboid is equals to 2 factorized out of all, and I have LH plus BH plus LB, and that is how I will get to calculate the total surface area of a keyboard. So this is the formula. You might see some other formulas that will say 2 open bracket LH plus WH plus LW is the same thing. What does W means here? Breadth. Breadth and width. It means the same thing. How broad it is, how wide it is. So you might have seen some other formula that is saying LH, so we still mean the same thing. No matter how it is written, you will get your correct answer. Let's take some example to calculate total surface area of a keyboard. So let's solve this example. Example number 1 says a keyboard has a total surface area of 472 centimeters squared if its length and width are 12 centimeter and 8 centimeter respectively. Find its height. This is JAMB past question 2018. So let us see how to solve this. Solution. So having known that the total surface area of keyboard is equals to 2 open bracket LH plus LW plus WH. So what you just need to know is about this formula is each of these dimension appeared 2 times, L 2 times, H 2 times, W 2 times. Or if you choose to put B, it is still the same thing. Now, given that the length L is equal to 12 centimeter and the breadth, which is the width as well, is 8 centimeter. 8 centimeter. So I can put it into the formula to say that TSA is equals to 2 open bracket 12 multiplied by height, I don't know, plus length 12 multiplied by W8, so plus width 8 multiplied by height, I don't know. So I'll say the TSA has been given already to be 472 equals to 2 open bracket 12H plus 12 times 8 is 96 plus 8H. So what I'll do from here is to divide both sides by 2. When I divide both sides by 2, 2 here 1, 2 in 47 is 23, remainder 1, 2 in 12 is 6. So I'm left with 236 equal to 12H plus 96 plus 8H. Collect like terms. 236 minus 96 is equal to 12H plus 8H. So 236 minus 96, 6 minus 6 goes 30 remains 60. So I will have 140 left equal to 12H plus 8H will be 20H. So divide both sides by 20 as well. So when you divide both sides by 20, 0 cancels 0, 2 here 1 and 2 here 7. So I'm left with height equals to 7. So the height, of which is one of the dimensions of the keyboard, is 7 centimeter, and that is our answer. So let's say example 2, solution. Find the total surface area of a keyboard with length 8 centimeter, width 5 centimeter, and height 3 centimeter. This is a wide question for 2014. So let's see the solution. So having known that TSA, total surface area of keyboard is equals to 2 open bracket LW plus L height plus WH. So I can tell that L is equal to 8, W is equal to 5, height is equals to 3 centimeter. So I can then say the TSA of the keyboard, the total surface area of the keyboard, is equals to 2 open bracket LW, that is 8 multiplied by 5, plus LH is 8 multiplied by 3, 8 multiplied by 3, plus WH is 5 multiplied by 3, 5 multiplied by 3, 5 multiplied by 3. So I'll say 2 open bracket 8 times 14, 14, plus 8 times 3, 24, plus 5 times 3, 15. So that's equals to 2 open bracket 4 plus 24 is 64 plus 15. So that 2 open bracket 64 plus 15 is 79. Now 2 multiplied by 79 is 158 centimeter squared. Are you thinking of where we got this centimeter? Remember that we just have 2 multiply the centimeter, we have centimeter, centimeter, centimeter squared here. So centimeter squared plus centimeter squared plus centimeter squared is just centimeter squared. We're going to have 158 when we multiply it by 2. So we have 158 centimeter squared. And that is the total surface area of the keyboard. So I know you want to ask, what is the application of all these? Is mathematics applicable in real life situation? We are taking question number 3. Maria is a painter who has been hired to paint the exterior walls of a rectangular storage shed. Now the shed measures 12 meters in length, 8 meters in width, and 5 meters in height. If a can of paint covers 20 square meters, how many cans of paint will Maria need to buy to paint the entire exterior surface of the shed? Yes, I've always wanted to answer you guys questions on why are we learning X, why are we looking for this, why are we looking for that in mathematics. Most mathematics subjects are not our topics. Most mathematics topics are not applicable. No, all are applicable. So let's see how we can apply total surface area of a keyboard into a real life situation. So let's get into it now. So let's take the solution now. So having known that we are talking about total surface area of a keyboard, because who has been hired to paint the exterior walls of a rectangular storage. The rectangular storage made us know that the dimensions of the building of that shed is rectangular, and if it's rectangular it has to be keyboard for it to be covered in 4 walls, right? So we are going to take the length to be equal to, as it is mentioned in the question, that the shed measures 12 centimeter in length, so that is 12 centimeter, comma, and the width is 8 centimeter. W is equals to 8 centimeter, and height is equal to 5 centimeter. 5 meters rather. 5 meters. Here 5 meters. Here 5 meters. So the question is asking that if a can of paint covers 20 square meters, how many cans of paint will Maria need to buy to paint the entire exterior surface of the shed? And for us to know how many paints she would need, we need to get to know the total surface area of the shed, to know how many paints she will buy. If 20 square if a can of paint will cover for 20 square meters, let us know what is the total surface area of the shed. So the total surface area of the shed, since we know that it is rectangular, it has to be keyboard. So total surface area of keyboard is equals to, we remember the formula, 2 open bracket LB or LW plus BH plus LH. So we have B appears 2 times, H appears 2 times, L appears 2 times. You are sure that your formula is correct. So you can say 2, open bracket, the length, they say is 12 centimeter, multiplied by the breadth, which is the width, 8 centimeter. So plus the breadth again, 8 multiplied by the height, 5 centimeter, or 5 meter rather, plus the length is 12 multiplied by the height, which is 5 meter, close bracket. So we have 2, open bracket, 12 times 8, we have 96 meter, plus 8 times 5, that is 40 meter, plus 12 times 5, and that is 60 meter. So we say 2, open bracket, 96 meter plus 40 meter, that is 136 meter. 136 meter plus 60 meter, that is 196 meter. 196 meter. So if I multiply 2 by 196, 2 times 6, 12, remainder 1. 2 times 9, 18 plus 1, 19. Remainder 1. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1, 392 meter squared, right? Multiply it, meter squared. 392 meter squared. Total surface area of the cubed. Meter. So 392 meters squared. So having known that the total surface area of the place is 392 squared. So since, when I say since one can of paint, would cover for how many meter? Would cover for 20 square meter. 20 squared meter. So how many paints? X will cover for 392 meter squared. So from here you cross multiply, so that x multiply 20 will give us equal to 1 multiply 392 meters squared. So divide through by 20, 20. So the value of x we are looking for would be 2 year 10 year 2 year 10, okay, 2 in 39, so that will be 19, remainder 1 abi. So 2 in 12 will be 6, so that is 196 divided by 10, and that is 19.6. Understood what we did today? You can pause the video, check again, learn it, get the formula, solve more questions, and make sure that you have the rigid knowledge on total surface area of cuboid. Bye bye. See you in the next video.